I'm Led.
I'm Dr. John.
And tonight we're going to talk about what happened to Charlie Kirk.
Damn straight.
And what kind of hell.
John, podcast flow, tell them right, and they both well, you know. One brings the knowledge, the other keeps it straight. The change in the dance and the brand new brain. Spin facts, dropping knowledge bombs on the mic. While Dr. John keeps it straight and making sure it's tight. Together they're a force, a podcast duo so fly. Bringing truth and wisdom, reaching for the sky. And then Dr. John, you're not far.
All right, Ed.
Well, as we all know, Charlie Kirk was assassinated.
And it was an assassination.
Huh?
He's murdered. He was an assassination.
Damn
Damn straight.
He was
plain.
politically assassinated.
Yeah.
Just like JFK, just like Martin Luther King, just like Malcolm X. Only this time, I think the left went too far, John.
I believe they did. I think hell's going to pay now. Gloves are off.
Charlie Kirk was 31 years old, had 2 children, was a man of God, he preached the gospel everywhere he went. He did have a lot of heated debates, but he was always respectful. I'm not sure, I'm still kind of in shock over the whole thing, to be quite honest with you. I just can't believe that that happened. And if you haven't watched the video, please don't watch the video.
You don't want to see the video. It's
disturbing.
Awful.
Especially if you're a fan of Charlie Kirk. And I've known of Charlie Kirk since he was 18 years old, when he first started with the Turning Point USA.
For those that don't know, let's explain to them who Charlie Kirk is, because everybody's not up to speed with what they're trying to say. Who's this Charlie Kirk?
He's the co-founder of Turning Point USA. If you listen to the right-wing radio, they'll tell you that he was basically...
He went to campuses all over the country
and debated
with the student, faculty, anybody that wanted to, and set up and had conversation and debate with them. All over the country he was doing this.
And he was incredibly smart.
Well, I'm going to tell you why he got assassinated.
He was changing minds.
Because when he first started Turning Point, he went at maybe 10 or 15% of the crowd was backing him.
Right.
Okay, and the other 80% were like, and bashing him.
Yep.
And he stayed at it.
Yep.
I'm going to tell you, he broke the 50% mark. He had over half of the crowd backing him, and he changed minds.
Well, you had Turning Point chapters on most campuses now.
Yeah. He made a great movement.
I think he had a big hand in getting President Trump elected.
I do too.
He was just a very smart man, very articulate. When he first came out, the left would say, well, you didn't even go to college. And he's like, no, I didn't need to go to college. I'm too smart. I would have been stupid if...
He had wisdom.
He was a genius.
He wasn't book taught. He had wisdom. He had common sense. He had smarts. And you don't have to go to college to have. I know plenty of intelligent people that never went to college.
Me too.
Matter of fact, I find that most people went to college have been turned into imbeciles.
Same.
In the right colleges, because the professors are putting an agenda on them that they want them to believe that's fake and making them stupid.
Exactly.
And people understand that.
Well, people don't even recognize their own kids.
Oh, you're uneducated. I'm not a moron like you've been propagandized.
Exactly. Well, anyway, it was the University of Utah, I guess, or a college in Utah.
Yeah, in Utah.
And they found the weapon that actually shot him. They have.
Do you believe that?
I do. Well, it's so hard to believe anything.
It's too much like the Kennedy thing.
Right. Well, the killer actually took the gun with him, though, and they found
That's
it.
what they say.
We're
all speculating.
And they found it in, this is the FBI reporting to the New York Times.
Well, then the FBI was involved in the Kennedy assassination.
Right, but we're a little different FBI now.
No, I don't believe so.
You don't think so?
No. CIA, I think it's a CIA movement. I think the CIA did this.
It very well may be.
Because he was making too many waves with the youth, and that's how they're planning on taking over this country and changing it to a socialist piece of garbage as to the youth of our people.
Well, they may have stopped Charlie from doing it, but I think they probably created another million Charlie Kirks in the process.
Here's what I'm going to say, and this is one of his quotes.
Say it.
And this is for all you people. And this is what Charlie said. If something happens to me, don't let my voice go silent. And that's guys like me and you, Ed, people all over the place podcasting, people all over the place talking. Don't let Charlie's voice go silent. Don't let this. And the other thing he said, we cannot let fear dictate our actions.
True. And it won't.
And this is all about that. This is all about fear and trying to scare people and trying to shut us the fuck up and be quiet.
Right. Well, that was the whole message.
That's why they did the whole message.
Yep.
And it's bullshit, and we're not going to shut up. Ed and I aren't going to shut up, and you people better not shut up. It's better make you more aggravated and make you more loud.
If anything, it's got me, excuse me, more focused on actually saying what we need to say about it.
We got to stand up now and take it. We've had enough.
Charlie Kirk never hurt anybody.
He didn't hurt a soul.
He was a kind-hearted, very religious person and did not deserve to be murdered in front of millions of people, because it's been...
There was thousands there.
Right, and it's been viewed online.
Millions of people
Right.
have seen it online, seen the blood gushing out of his neck, seen him go like this. It's awful.
They said he was shot with a 30-06.
And you know what I don't understand?
It's a pretty high-powered rifle.
I see it on Facebook, okay? And I've had a graphic thing, you can't see this, over some bullshit thing that's stupid as fuck.
Right.
That you can't see this too graphic. But I have not once seen him post that for Charlie Kirk, blood gushing out of his neck. It's just
It pops right
just
up.
let it see it.
Yep.
There's no graphic scene. They just, oh yeah, look at this. But, you know, a pig washing his ass,
Gotta censor that.
got to censor that. Oh, this might be too script for you to watch.
That's the same as a liberal washing their ass. And I'm going to tell you right now, I see all the negative comments about Charlie online, and please don't say that in my presence, because I will knock your fucking teeth out.
Yeah, if you got no respect for human life, I got no respect for you.
So
Period.
they still haven't caught the son of a bitch that shot him. I suppose they probably won't catch him alive. They'll probably find him somewhere unalive somehow, maybe self-inflicted or made to look
They're
like
not
it's
gonna-
self-inflicted.
it's-
But they're not going to catch him, because they just don't want. If you did know something, they don't want it to get out. You know
Who's
what
the
I
guy
mean?
that shot Kennedy, they said?
Lee Harvey Oswald.
It's going to be the same thing.
But we already determined that Lee Harvey Oswald
Didn't shoot Kennedy, and it's going to be the same bullshit. They're going to try and shove up our ass
right.
that they caught this, and it ain't going to be true. This is bullshit.
While we're talking about John F. Kennedy, is really the only American president that was not a Republican that's been assassinated, and a communist shot him.
That's before the Democrats were the Democrats of today.
Well, not really. The Democrats that we got today.
Well, they still have.
They're a manifestation from World War
Before.
II. Right. This is where they started coming into things, because they killed him. JFK was alive today, he'd be a Republican.
Well, if a Republican would try to do the same thing as JFK, they'd have killed him too.
They would have killed him too. Well,
It was because they went against the grain of what the powers
Exactly
went.
right.
Period. The party didn't matter.
And supposedly Oswald shot him over the Bay of Pigs thing with the Russians putting
Let's get off of that, because we're going to do what we always do, blow off into something else.
Right.
And we're
Let's
talking
stick with
about Charlie.
We need to memorialize Charlie, martyricize Charlie. He's literally got hundreds and hundreds of thousands of hours of Charlie debating leftists, making them look retarded and stupid because they're retarded.
With
and
a
stupid.
smile and with kindness.
Right. And always had his facts straight, always had respect for everybody, no matter what
The man was a book of knowledge.
incredible. And we lost an American treasure that day. We didn't lose. Some son of a bitch took him away from us. And he needs to pay for it, and the people behind it need to pay for it. The media needs to pay for it. They're the ones that incited all this kind of shit. You know, he's a Nazi, this, that, the other. That's why President Trump was shot once, and,
They're already posting pictures of this trans whatever. It's always a trans whatever it is. This guy.
Right.
I don't believe it.
Well, it's always the left attacking the right. It's in my.
But I don't believe it's some trans guy that did this.
Well, me either.
I believe that's an easy patsy.
Right.
I believe they're trying to blow that up, and they're trying to infuriate us more against trans people.
Exactly.
Because I don't really care for trans people, but they're trying to speed up the conflict between us and the trans and transgender people. Us that don't care for the transgender
I think the left
ideology.
and the St. John want to have a civil war.
That's what they're trying to do.
But I'm telling you right now, the side that they're picking a fight with are more well armed than most armies.
But we
on
got to
this
be
planet.
smart enough to realize when we're being played. and really look at things and go, this is too convenient. They're shoving this right in our face,
Well,
going,
listen.
yeah, look at this. It's a train.
Look, you-
Maybe it is, but I don't believe it.
We can go back to the Bernie Sanders supporters shooting up the Republican congressional baseball team. You remember Steve Scalise?
Oh, yeah.
And then you got the maniac son of a bitch that they caught outside Judge Kavanaugh's house with a gun and duct tape and all that stuff. He was going to kidnap the Kavanaugh family and kill them. Then you got the two dumb fucks that shot at President Trump. Now you got this. You go on Facebook right now, you're going to find this big fat liberal fucktard who's saying that the left's the one that's inciting.
Oh, yeah, because we don't want to get rid of guns and we're picking on these
Right.
people and we're saying this. Bullshit.
Well, I'm going to say that right now the right's finger's on the trigger, and it's a fucking hair trigger. They're about to push us to the point where we are going to be the one. We're not going to burn down your fucking neighborhood. We're going to find the people responsible and take care of it. I mean, that's just the way it is.
Be careful. Don't say too much because we'll have the FBI up our ass going, you're threatening people. We're not threatening
I'm
people.
not threatening anybody. I'm just telling them what's going to happen. They're the ones that are attacking us. They want us all dead. They want everybody that thinks like we do.
Well,
dead.
it's sad to see the comments that are going on. These people are celebrating the death of a human being, whether you agree with him or not. You know, like I'd like to see Nancy Pelosi, Chuck Schumer, all them, but I don't want nobody to freaking kill them.
Me either. Or Joy Behar, or Whoopi
None of them.
Goldberg.
I don't want nobody to kill
None
their
of them.
ass.
Even Don Lemon.
Yeah, I
don't
would
want
be
anything to happen
saddened.
to any
I
of
would
them
be
people.
saddened if somebody potentially killed them. I don't want that. I want them to be prosecuted and put in jail, but I don't want somebody to assassinate them or kill them.
I was completely horrified yesterday when first of all, I was out of my truck and away from my radio. So when I got back to my truck, and I wasn't out of it 10 or 15 minutes. So in between the time I had gotten out to do my job, and other stuff, and got back in, that had happened. And they were talking about it on the radio. And I'm like, who got shot? And automatically I'm thinking somebody took another shot at Trump. You know what I mean? Because that's what I expect from these fucktards. But then I found out they killed Charlie Kirk. I'm like, what?
But we're being lied to, Ed. I'm telling you.
How can they kill Charlie Kirk, though? I mean, why would you want to shoot Charlie? I mean, I know why. But and I see their reasoning why they would want him out of the way, but they just created more Charlie Kirks.
And don't pay attention to the social media because they're putting so much bullshit on there about all this and it's crazy. And it's not. I'm wading through it, going, "Oh my God, I don't believe this. I don't believe this. I don't believe that." And
Me either.
And this is a point. They said if you can make the truth so hard to believe that you can't believe what you know, then they can take you over. And that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to blather us with so much bullshit that we don't know what's true and we don't know what's not true, that now we're in a defense mode that we don't know what to do.
See, Charlie was all about debate, and he says when the debates stop is when civil war happens.
Yeah.
That's another Charlie Kirk quote. Well, I don't know what to say about it. You know, I don't think there's another person that can debate as good as Charlie Kirk could, to be quite honest with you.
Sometimes he even piss me off when I watch him. I go, "Oh, you son of a bitch, you pissed me off
Right.
about how you're acting." But I'm going, "But you're right."
He's right. He's absolutely right. It hurts to hear some of the things that he had to say, but they were actually facts and truth. You know what I mean? And it is what it is, you know, and the fact that they had to kill him to shut him up.
He was gaining too much popularity on campus.
Well,
He was
they-
changing too many
Well,
minds.
they just made him even more popular. They just made him more popular, and they immortalized him.
If we don't let his voice go
We're not.
silent,
We're gonna get a Charlie Kirk flag and put up on our set. So.
I'm sure we'll be able to buy one here pretty soon.
Oh, I'm sure we will be too. Well, President Trump's announced today that he's going to give him the Presidential Medal of Freedom.
For what good that does.
Well, he was.
I already read
he was
Elon's
quite-
going to pay for his kids, and I read that Bob Seger said he's going to pay for his kids' education and everything like that. And they're putting
Stephen
such
King-
propaganda on Facebook that those people they ain't nobody doing bullshit. That's bullshit. They're not doing that.
Stephen King said he deserved it.
Stephen King's a fuckstick.
Yeah, he is. I'll never read another Stephen King book or go to a movie.
Sorry about my language, but I'm pissed off right now, and you deserve what I'm saying. Stephen King, you're an asshole.
And you can go fuck yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
We should have probably warned everybody at the beginning.
It's going to
of
be
the show.
blatantly
child
nasty in our language,
We're
probably
very
because we're
angry
pissed,
about
and we
what's
shouldn't revolt, or we shouldn't resolve to that. But I'm pissed off.
John, I went through so many emotions yesterday. When you're a truck driver, you spend a lot of time by yourself, and you get time to think things through. And at first, I was completely horrified, and then my heart was broke, and then I was angry. and I can't get over the anger. I'm going to be angry until this is.
Well, it's not going to get resolved. They're going to get in a bullshit story. They're going to put some patsy up and say he did it, and then it's going to happen to somebody else.
Well, that's not even going to matter. You know, the story that they come out, the narrative they come out, it's not going to matter to people like me. You know what I mean?
Me either.
I'm still, you're not going to appease me with some kind of bullshit like grassy knoll bullshit or any of that stuff, because you murdered a great person. You murdered a great man.
Well,
you murdered an American treasure.
They got pictures and videos of some guy on a roof. Now, why am I supposed to believe this? If they've seen him there, why didn't somebody report it? I can't believe that somebody could be on that damn roof and nobody say a word.
Nobody say a word, right?
How does this happen? There's no way in hell there was anybody. I don't believe there's anybody on the roof.
I have no idea.
I think that's bullshit. If he's on there, then damn it, somebody say something.
The first reports was he'd been shot and they had stabilized him.
No, there's no way they stabilized him. It hit the jugular, the blood shot out of him. From here to there, was shooting out. He's going.
When I seen the video,
he ain't surviving that.
Yeah, when I seen the video, he was probably dead before he hit the floor. To be quite honest,
he bled out in 3-4 minutes.
Less than that, probably 30 seconds. He was done. It completely ripped the whole side of his neck. I mean, the hole in his neck's that freaking big.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, and it's horrific to see it, but I can only hope and pray that somehow his death there won't be for nothing. And I honestly believe that this is the beginning of the end.
I believe that they opened up a can of worms that they're going to wish they never opened up.
Well, what they did, John, is they got a bunch of people that just want to be left alone.
Because people are going to be aware of things going on now. You better be aware. You better be watching your surroundings. You better be paying attention. Quit laying on your ass going, oh, but it'll go away. It's not going to go away anymore.
Stay off your phones in public and earbuds out of your ears. Pay attention to what's going on around you.
It's time to pay attention, people. It's time to quit laying on your ass and wishing it'd go away. It ain't going away. It's gotten worse.
It's crazy. I'm just completely at a loss of words sometimes over this. I mean,
well, it
just amazes me that there's people that fucking evil. You know what I mean? That would do something of that. You know.
I made a post today on Facebook and I said, when are we ever going to live where we're not controlled by the people that are evil?
Right.
Because that's what controls us, is evil people. And we've got, and I don't know how to get rid of them, because there's so many evil people that have the steering wheel.
It's this whole socialist, Islamist fucking ideology that's taken over this country. It's just
more than that. It's just this whole globalist bullshit that they want to conquer. They're going to control us, conquer the world.
One world order type shit.
Yeah, it's bullshit. And the problem being is we don't have enough people to stand up and say, stop it.
We don't have enough people.
I've had enough.
Yet.
I've had enough, and this is going to stop.
I have a feeling that
nobody wants to take that bullet of Charlie did.
Oh, well, Charlie knew they were going to kill him. Charlie knew that he was a target.
Yeah.
He'd had death threats. He'd had threats to his family. He had all that. So he knew he was risking his life, but he still did it because he loved this country. And he believed in God, so he was not afraid to die, because he knew that he would be welcome into the kingdom with the Lord, and that's where he's at right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's horrible. I'm gonna miss him. I watched Charlie Kirk religiously for easy the last 10 years.
I didn't watch him all the time, but I watched a lot of the shorts. You know.
Well, he used to be.
And I watched him on when I used to be able to, till they screwed my freaking TV channels thing up.
You seen him on Newsmax?
I would.
Or Ray.
I don't know what it was, but I used to be able to get a channel. Yeah, and they screwed that shit. They won't leave my shit alone. So I can't find it, because I watched Ted Nugent, I watched Charlie Kirk, watched some other guys on Real American Voice, and I watched Charlie Kirk some. But I would watch a lot of his campus interviews with people.
Yeah, and which he never lost a debate. I never seen him lose one single debate against any. And he would debate professors, scholars, anybody that wanted to step up.
You're not educated. You didn't go to college.
And he would say, well, you got ripped off because you went to college.
Yeah.
Because obviously you're dumber than he was, and you've got a 4-year degree.
That's why they call me Dr. John.
Well, I know.
I didn't go to college.
I didn't go to college either.
I've got a doctorate in wisdom and common sense.
Exactly.
That means growing up hard, going through the ropes, getting taught lessons, having lessons that cost you money, having lessons that cost you pain, having lessons that just do everything to you, but you learn from them and you get smarter.
Yeah. Well, you live a life and you take in knowledge,
And you remember it. You bank it and go, I remember when this happened last time.
You don't let anybody influence you.
But there's dumbasses that'll do the same thing over and over and over again, and they won't never learn it. They just keep trying to do it. And I go, what the hell is wrong with you? You've done it that way 4 times, it's never worked, and you just keep doing it. You're just a dumbass.
The definition.
I'm serious.
The definition of insanity.
Yeah, they just keep, well, I know it's going to work sooner or later. No, it's not. You've done it 4 times.
Doing the same,
5th time, it's not going to work any better.
Doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. The definition of insanity.
I know.
But anyway,
I know people like that.
No rant this week. Neither one of us are in a rant.
That was the rant. Definition of insanity.
Okay.
Insanity.
That's as close as to a rant we're going to get.
We're pissed off.
I don't think I was this angry when they shot Trump, to be quite honest with you.
No, well, they didn't kill him.
No, but man, I can't believe that. I can't believe Charlie's gone. I can't believe he's not going to be here anymore. And it's just.
I can.
It's just hard to believe that.
I'm wondering who's going to be next, though, because they're not going to stop.
Well, I don't think
now that they've opened that up,
right,
it's going to continue.
You can bet your ass, John, that they're not going to be as nice or kind-hearted as Charlie Kirk is.
I'm going to keep my eyes out in the trees in case some son of a bitch climbs the tree out there trying to take aim on me. I'm a little guy, though. I ain't have to worry about it. I've not got
we ain't there yet.
Public opinion of the notoriety of Charlie Kirk.
We get 3,000 viewers. They might be after us, John. But all 8 of you guys, still share us.
All you other podcasters out there
scared.
standing up for yourselves, standing up for the country, standing up for everything, just like me and Edward Little. But all you, bravo. Keep it up. Keep it up harder. Now is the time that we got to tell the truth even more.
Exactly. Next time you see a show, we're going to have something, a memorial of some sort to Charlie Kirk.
Yes, we will.
We're going to keep his message alive as much as we can. I could probably find a book of quotes from this man that will be.
Oh, there's so many things that
they'll be quoting him for the next 50 years. And he was 31 years old when they murdered him.
That kills me.
He accomplished more in 31 years than every fucking leftist ever did in their entire lives. So, and as I said earlier, don't say anything negative toward him in my presence, because I'll go to jail. I will go to jail knocking your fucking teeth out.
Yeah, don't be disrespectful, though. I don't care if you're bathing in the fact that you love the fact that Charlie was killed. Shut your damn mouth.
You're an evil piece of shit.
And go home
if you think that.
Celebrate, but don't do it in front of people if you're evil.
Well, you got 2 types of Democrats, John. You got the ones that are celebrating openly, yay, and then you got the ones that are celebrating behind closed doors.
Well, now I'm going to tell you that, and then there's a small amount of Democrats too. They're going home, but I can't believe this. That are good, honest people that don't realize what the Democrat Party is.
Oh yeah,
there's a good portion of those that think that they still stand for everything that they stood for. Yeah, older people.
Well, even some of those guys have jumped on the socialist bandwagon.
I mean, I mean, it'd be the much older people. They're good people. I know a few of them that are really good people, and they don't keep up. They're not keeping up with the status quo of what's going on today.
Right.
They just think it's like it used to be back in the old days of Ike and all them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Kennedy, all those kind of people.
Yeah.
You can even go as far as Bill Clinton, basically, because Bill Clinton had basically some of the same ideas that Donald Trump had.
made as much money as I ever made when Bill Clinton was president.
Right.
And that's because he was getting blowjobs in the White House and not paying attention to what was going on.
And he didn't inhale when he smoked.
And he didn't inhale when he smoked pot. That's why I was doing so good with Clinton, because he was just getting blowjobs all the time. Everything's good.
Personally,
he didn't have time to make any stupid policies because he's getting his dick sucked.
I wouldn't have cared if he drank the bong water, because I was making
whatever.
good money.
Whatever. Just keep doing what you're doing. But
all right, back to seriousness. I mean, I don't want to get. I mean, Charlie wouldn't want us to cry over him too long without.
Charlie'd say,
getting back on.
"Don't let my voice go silent."
Exactly. He would want us to get back on, and that's why this is Thursday and we're doing a podcast. So usually we don't do this.
No, we're doing a special one for Charlie.
And this is why. And he will always be memorialized. We will bring Charlie Kirk up often on our show because he's been martyrized, and we're going to use it. You know what I mean?
Charlie.
Yep. To Charlie Kirk.
I'm Dr. John.
I'm a little Ed. God bless your families.
God bless your family, Charlie.
We're out.
We're out.
See you next week.
Enough already.
Oh, wait. Ed, drjohn@gmail.com.
Yep. I'm not even going to play
Rumble.
any music because I don't feel like it.